It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
Hi, I'm Shaletta Brundage. I'm a media personality, podcaster, and a business owner, but my most important role is mom. 3 of my beautiful kids have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. When I didn't know who to trust or where to turn, I found ACRA. ACRA provides home care services to families all over Minnesota. The care is not one size fits all. They know each one of my kids is unique. They listen to what resources we needed and what's best for our family. I've seen my kids grow and thrive with ACRA's in-home care. While autism is the most common diagnosis among ACRA clients, ACRA offers personalized in-home care services for people with disabilities, chronic illnesses, behavioral diagnosis, and mental illness. They work with children, adolescents, and older folks too. Find out more about ACRA at their website, acrahomecare.org. ACRA helps me provide my kids with a better quality of life. They can do it for your family too.
Finally tired of doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? Well, this show is going to help you change your life for the better. Strap on your seatbelt and navigate this roller coaster we call life with human potential expert and best-selling author Dr. Verna Price. Each week, Dr. Verna blesses you with her virtues to live your best life so you can be the best you that you can be.
Welcome back to Dr. Verna's Virtues. It is so glad to see you. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. Please listen in, tell your neighbors and your friends. Please subscribe. For those of you who are my regulars, it's great to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Let's go ahead and start with our affirmation. But something extraordinary happened this week I want to tell you about. And I also want to tell you about what to do when those things happen in your own life. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do the birthright this week, and it just simply says, when I was born valuable, I was born important, I was born lovable, and I was born extremely powerful. So that is your birthright. So no matter what happens in your life, no matter what is going on, and this birthright is going to come in handy as you think about this podcast. No matter what happens, you can come back to that birthright because that is yours. It's yours to hold on to. It's yours to anchor you. It's yours to keep you going. So this week, the buds on the trees, they began to spring out. Spring came, and you could see the small buds just popping up on all of the trees, and the grass started to get a little greener, and it just looked like, wow, spring is here. And then something extraordinary happened. In the middle of what looked like a new thing, refreshing spring, it was creative, it was just fun, and you knew there was new energy in the air. In the middle of all that, it snowed. It got cold and it started snowing. And I took a look at those trees, and you know what? Here's the extraordinary thing. You know what happened? Those buds stayed there. They kept coming. And here it was, these trees, they had winter. There was wind, and it was sleeting and snowing, and those buds stayed there. because spring had come, because they knew it was their time to grow, it was their time to bloom, it was their time to show that they were back. So, how exactly does this relate to your life? Have you ever come to the place where it seemed like everything was going great? Your spring had come, right? That project that you were working on is now beginning to come, is now beginning to happen. The people you wanted to meet, you're now beginning to meet them. Things are beginning to happen. Your credit score is getting better. Your bank account, your balance is looking better. Things are beginning to happen in your relationships, the project you're working on. You're getting much closer to that big contract that you want. Good things are happening. Spring has come to your life. And then, like out of nowhere, a snowstorm hits your life, like out of nowhere. Like something just comes to you, tries to do one thing. And mind you, it's only designed to do one thing, which is to stop the progress. It is designed to shut you down, to stop your progress. And it can come in a variety of things. It can come through your body. Your body, all of a sudden, you feel yourself, you're getting sick. It can come to a friend who betrays you. It can come through, you thought everything was going just fine at your job, and then all of a sudden they're telling you that you're fired. It could come through your car. Your car broke down. Your car got stolen. It could come through your church. You thought you could trust someone in your church, and as it turns around, this person is talking about you behind your back. It could come through your children. You thought your children were doing fine, and all of a sudden they're just falling apart. And here you are on the brink of a brand new season in your life. Here you are on the brink of spring. You are about to grow new things in your life, and here comes those hard things. So what are you going to do with that? When your spring is coming and something, whatever it is trying to do what? To keep you from growing. What do you do when life seems to want to keep you from progressing and moving forward? I learned this a really long time ago, and I'm going to teach it to you. It's something called staying with the tension. In other words, once you hold on to that thing, whatever it is, whatever your spring is, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to hold on to, is it your marriage, your kids, your business, whatever it is, right? You hold on to that thing. And when you stay with the tension, here's what happens. As you hold on, you make a decision. Say decision. Decision. Did you say decision? Okay. You got to make a decision. You have to make a decision that you're going to stay with the tension. Because here is what happens. The moment that you decide to change, in the process of changing, you are coming out of all of your comfort. You're being challenged. And when you get challenged, you're no longer comfortable, right? As spring comes through those trees, it has to come through the bark. There's some pain that goes along with that. There's some tension that goes along with that. So the same thing in your life. As you're growing, you're going to have tension. You're going to have a little bit of discomfort. What I want you to do is to stay with that tension, because right beyond that tension, and that tension is actually forcing you to do one or two things. You're either going to hold on to that decision and keep pushing and keep moving forward, keep growing. Let me say that again. Keep moving forward, keep growing. Do not allow the tension to break you. Why? Because on the other side of this tension, there is growth, there is spring, there is blossoming, there is creativity. It's just waiting for you to not give up. So in this work of staying with the tension, that means that you get really laser focused, that you refuse to give into emotional, what I would say, just kind of emotional stuff. All of a sudden you start feeling bad about yourself. All of a sudden you start second guessing yourself. All of a sudden you start, all of that. That is just emotional junk, right? And what I want you to do is refuse to give into that. You get laser focused. and you stay with the tension, whatever it is, and you keep moving forward. You make yourself sit down and write another line for that book. You make yourself sit down and keep working on that project. You get up and you go to that meeting and you get it done. You go meet that person. I don't care if you're afraid of them. You go meet that new person. You go and get that thing done. Why? Because you're staying with the tension. After the snowstorm, the wind, the sleet, all that stuff was gone. You know what those trees were doing? They were standing straight up, and those buds had come out a little bit more. Those buds now were beginning to look more like leaves. Why? Because those trees had stayed with the tension. Same thing with you. Nature tells us about our lives, right? So the same thing with you. After you've gone through that hardship, after you've gotten up again, after you've tried again, after you've given it some more energy, right? Some more of your brilliance, some more resources. After you've done that, you're going to see some progress. Why? Because your spring is coming. Stay with the tension. Do not give in to the chaos. Do not. And just a little tip. If you have people in your life who are subtractors, and you know who subtractors are, if you follow my work, you know there's 4 types of people. Powerful people: adders, subtractors, multipliers, and dividers. Subtractors are people who want to keep you in your past failures. If you have subtractors in your life, what they will do is they will continually bring storm into your life, chaos into your life. And you just may, in this moment of spring in your life, you may just have to shake off those subtractors. You may have to talk to them less. You may have to see them less. You may have to tell them less. Why? It is time for you to spring forward. It is time for you to start blooming, start blossoming with something new. And new things are waiting for you. Why is that? Because it's your season. Why not? Just go for it. And in the process, stay with the tension. You're not losing your mind. You're going to be just fine. Stay with the tension, get through it, and get to your other level where you can get through your spring. And there's some other wonderful seasons coming up too. All right. So I hope this was helpful. For those of you who haven't gotten my brand new book, please do get my book, Power Lessons for Life. It's amazing. You can learn more about me at drvernaprice.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. Let's go ahead and finish with our affirmation. And the affirmation is: when I was born valuable. I was born important. I was born lovable, and I was born extremely powerful. Yes, you were. And no one or anything can ever change that. That is your birthright. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Get caught up on previous episodes of Dr. Verna's Virtues at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Well, this is awkward.
On this season of Outside Chance,
we're about to put the fly in fly fishing.
I'm about to prove there's an outdoor activity for everybody.
Yeah! This one I'm pretty confident I can make.
I'll break down gear, costs, and best locations to learn.
Holy crap. Whoa! Yeah!
Life is meant to be experienced.
Did you see that?
Join me and find out what you've been missing.
Whether I'm taking the bus or the light rail, I'm on board with Metro Transit. What would I do without my ride? I hope to never find out. Metro Transit is my ticket to get where I need to go. Uptown or downtown, city or suburbs, no hassle. It's my reliable, affordable way to get to work, run errands, visit friends, and then get back home to my neighborhood. With easy-to-pay fares, I just jump on board and relax while a professional does the driving. This is my time to listen to my music, catch up with my friends on social media, play a game or read, or just chill out and unwind on the way to my destination. But sharing the ride is also about being with folks from my community, headed to school, or traveling to their appointments, or out on the town. Traveling together, we make our road safer and create a healthier environment for everyone. Get on board with Metro Transit. It's your ride, too.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on a path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
Racial comes had structured every aspect of life.
Keeping Black people in Black spaces.
Slavery's history is Minnesota's history.
So much of working towards racial equity is around telling our own stories.
I am so excited to invite you to a one-of-a-kind experience featuring Isabel Wilkerson, the acclaimed New York Times best-selling author of The Warmth of Other Suns and Cast. You don't want to miss this incredible keynote event, emceed by NPR's Angela Davis and moderated by Chanda Smith-Baker. Wilkerson will share her powerful insights on the impact of caste on American society. Join Teach for America Twin Cities and the Minneapolis Foundation at Northrop on Friday, April 28th at 7 p.m. for an intimate evening of discussion and discovery. Visit Northrop's website or scan the QR code on your screen to secure your tickets today. Be part of something bigger. Join us at Northrop Auditorium for Exposing America's Invisible Scaffolding on April 28th at 7 p.m.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast-quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.